Boom! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Perfect Bag. My name's Clint, and today, well, we got another one-take bag review. This time it is from Maxpedition. It's been a long time, Maxpedition. Welcome back to the channel. All right, so you know what we do on this channel. We do one-take bag reviews. What's a one-take bag review? You, me, and the bag. That's it. No edits, no cuts, no funkiness, no B-roll, no special effects. Just us talking about a cool bag. Let's get into it. First with a walkthrough, then two things that I love about the bag and two things that could be better. You always get that on this channel. Okay, the Versipack. Well, it's an interesting little bag. So a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, your boy bought a Maxpedition Jumbo Versipack, and it was one of my very first bags. Yeah, I used it for my DSLR. I stuffed a really cushy toboggan style winter hat in it, and then I stuffed my camera down into that and carried that thing all over. Loved it. Great little bag. This is a new product, fairly new for Maxpedition. They haven't put out a lot of new products, to be honest. I think that's post-split with MagForce International. But this is a new product, and it's a fanny pack, which is an interesting choice of a new product to put out. Yeah. All right, so let's dive into this thing. Exterior first. This is a beefy 1000D ballistic nylon bag. Got some very apparent reinforced stitching all around the bag. You've got hook and loop on the front, both on the face of the bag and then on the receded face of the bag, the wings of the bag. And I guess that's where we can start here. This is kind of a trapezoidal shape. It does ride really well against your body. It's reminiscent of some of the slings from Evergoods, Bing. Yeah, it's a good shape for a sling. It's also fairly roomy. The dimensions are available at the link in the video description, but it's bigger than it looks at first glance. You do have a gigantic, beefy buckle here, like really overkill on the strap and the buckle. I do like that, although the strap is not, because it's kind of dead center in the middle here, it is a little difficult to get it both comfortable and in exactly the right setting for you lengthwise. So tough to get this kind of centered and exactly where you want it. Yeah, it's not the easiest to adjust strap on the market. Exterior wise, you also have some attachment points on the top of the bag. I'm not 1000% sure what I would ever use those for, but probably like attaching another pouch if I were trying to max out. But I mean, at some point, this is not if you have to carry lots of stuff, like this is not what you're carrying, right? I think that's got to be the case. All right, let's get into, and some little branding right here. Let's get into the actual pocketing now on this bag. Up front, you have a little slip pocket. In here, I have put my Kershaw filter, link in the video description. My absolute favorite EDC knife. You can usually get them for 15 bucks. Then we'll open up this front pocket here. And what do we have? Well, got my AirPods in there, a flashlight, and my wallet. So there's one slip pocket here. It is kind of a crunchy nylon, and then the back of this pocket is lined with just the exterior liner material. And 1, 2, 3, 4 different rows of stitching here. Like this thing is 5, 6. There's a lot of stitching, and I do like that they went with the contrast stitching. It really looks nice. Time for the, well, actually, let's go to the back first, because check out back here. What do we have? Well, we've got a hook and loop compatible compartment here on one side. I tossed my phone back there. I think the idea here is that you can do CCW here, but it is so tight. Like if you've got anything in the main compartment, you're not going to be able to CCW in this compartment. Like I really would not recommend this bag. And I'm not even a CCW expert. I really am not. But I do, like, I'm an American. I'm familiar with the size of a handgun. And, like, I can barely get my gimbal in here. So I think that's out. So I'm not exactly sure why this is hook and loop compatible. I don't know. Y'all can educate me. In here, though, in the main compartment, we have, well, a main compartment. You've got two stretchy mesh, I shouldn't say stretchy, very hard mesh pockets up front here. I put a cord and a power brick in there. I put my gaming device in there. And then on the back, you have a slip pocket that is the same plush material as the back. I'd say hook and loop compatible again, but I'm just starting to think they use the material that they have on hand for a soft feel pocket that would be device friendly. I think that's what's going on here. Instead of hook and loop compatibility, they were just using the material they have on hand to make something a little softer feel. Gotta be. Then you have the tag in here, which says Maxpedition, American design, made in Vietnam. I'm not sure why companies need to and feel the need to say, but trust us, it was designed in America. What is that about? As if designed in Vietnam would make it a poor quality bag. Like, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't think, Maxpedition, your customers are such delicate flowers that they need to reinforce. You need to reinforce that the bag was designed in America. Like, come on. What are you getting there? What are you doing there? All right. And it's not just Maxpedition. Lots of companies are doing that. Like, designed in California, made in China. Like, ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. So, let's talk about this thing. This is a decent little bag. And I guess the problem with this bag is that it's $90. I mean, I'm sure you can get it on sale. Definitely can get it used. But $90. Well, two things that I like about the bag. I do like the way that this rides when you wear it as a crossbody bag. Like, it's listed as a fanny pack. It's a really good crossbody bag. And the second thing that I love is the individual volume of this front pocket. This front pocket is really, really nice to use. And I don't even need this flappy thing. Just this nice front pocket is just really, really good. Now, the bad news, a couple of things that I don't like as much. The first is this top pocket here for the main compartment. See how far it stops short of the edge of the bag here? If they had gone a little bit lower on this strap, or with a, I mean, God forbid, a slightly smaller strap, you could have extended that zip out another 1.5 inches. That would have made for a better experience. When you're wearing this bag, the fact that it doesn't really open the whole way makes it feel smaller than it is. And it's not a small fanny pack, but it does feel a little tight because of the opening. The second piece that I don't love is actually the materials that they chose for, not the exterior. The exterior is beefy. I like it. It feels nice. The interior materials just all feel cheap. And you could say they feel utilitarian, or you could say they feel cheap. Y'all, I don't know. I wanted to like this bag because I do really enjoy the shape of this bag. But there are better versions of this type of bag. So this is the Drake from Camel Chops. Premium materials inside, softer feel. A key leash. Yeah, this is the Drake from Camel Chops out of Scotland. Pardon pardon me, you can get that bag right now, but Wayne's about to stop making bags, I believe. So you'll want to jump on that if you do want to buy a Camel Chops from Drake. And then, sorry, I'm having a little trouble getting this one off the wall. There's this. And this is just an example, but this is from Magforce International, which does have a sorted or twisted or convoluted history with Maxpedition. And I just wanted to show you, I've had a number of sling bags from Magforce International lately, and they all just feel, I mean, just better materials in here. Yeah, they all just feel better designed, more comfortable, more useful, easier to adjust. Yeah, so my recommendation, and it's not easy, my recommendation is to check out Magforce International. Check out smaller independent makers who are making some of the best crossbody sling bags in the world right now. And, you know, is this a good bag? I mean, it's going to hold up like crazy. It is built like a tank. I recently learned how to sew, and I can appreciate the over-the-top amount of extra stitching and tacking that is going on this bag. It's not going to fall apart on you. But it also might not be your favorite bag that you've ever purchased. All right, everybody. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed and appreciated this review. I hope it's helpful for quite a few of you. And as always, I do appreciate the love and support. See you next time. Bye for now.